Howdy y'all, welcome back to Mr. Wilson's Cooking Shack. Today we're doing another old time favorite of folks. We're going to do chicken and dumplings. Very easy recipe, but there is a lot of steps involved. And not a lot out there about it. I mean, I've seen very few episodes of other folks where they actually do like simple home style chuck wagon and cooking, and chicken dumplings is one of them. To be honest, they didn't have much back in the day. Chicken and dumplings is one of the things that there's not a lot to it, and it is delicious. So that's what we're going to be doing today, a little old chuck wagon recipe. And we got chicken thighs, what we're going to use for our chicken. Nice, strong, dark meat, strong flavor. Lots of fat on them, makes a good, really good stock. And we got it at 200 degrees. And we're going to let it cook for a good long while. That way we build up a good stock, the fat in the chicken breaks down, and we'll have a nice, thick, hearty stew at the end, which is basically what chicken dumplings is. It's a stew. We'll have a nice stew in the end. That way our dumplings and everything don't taste all watered down. I hate watery soup. But yeah, we'll check back in and later on whenever this gets done cooking, and I'll show y'all what's the after effects. They're gonna take, well, we're gonna let this cook for a few hours at a low temperature so it gets good and thick, thick broth. Because I don't know if y'all ever had watery chicken and dumplings. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. Alright y'all, it's been quite the busy day. I've had this sucker cooking since, oh, well, I guess you don't really need to cook it that long, but about 9 to 5, so 8 hours at 200 little old degrees. Added water a couple times, but yeah. No need to debone it whenever it's already falling off the bone. It's going to be some good dumplings. What we're going to do, we've already got a metal colander inside the stew pot. I'm going to dump this into the colander, and then the colander sift out the broth, and that way we can easily debone this sucker without even taking half the amount of time that it usually would take. Now here's a list of basic ingredients for this. Chicken and dumplings have been around a very long time. Now the old-fashioned way would be kind of make a paste of bread and roll it out. And you make it without any yeast. You roll it out and then you just cut out your dumplings, and that's the old-fashioned way. It is tasty. And don't get me wrong, it is a good way to do it. The easiest, the more modern way to do it is just go buy some cheap biscuits from the grocery store. Cook you some chicken, debone it, and get you a good nice pile of chicken. I prefer dark meat, but you could use breast meat as well. Breast meat is a lot easier, especially if you already got boneless breasts. All you gotta do is cook them up and chop them up, and you're already set to go. This way, I went with chicken thighs because they were on sale, and they had a lot better of a stock. And then cream of mushroom soup. Now, some folks don't like to add the cream of mushroom or cream of chicken, cream of celery, whatever you want to put in there. But in my opinion, it just doesn't taste right without it. That's the way my mama's always made it. So that's the way we're going to make it today. And what you want to do, take your, Well, let's get a good shot at that. Take your broth, and if you got a good, really need about half a pot of liquid, really and truly, at least half a pot. That way, when you got to bring this thing to a rolling boil, and then you take your biscuits, take them out of the package, and then just start tearing them off, and you throw them in there once it's at a rolling boil. So, get on about, I'd say, medium, maybe medium high. Make sure pot's good and centered on the burner. Stick your lid on there and let it heat. We'll come back here in just a second once it gets to a rolling boil, because I mean, you can't sit here and watch it. A watch pot never boils. At least someone told me a watch pot never boils. I don't know. It gets awfully boring sitting here watching for a pot to boil. Let's put it that way. You can just take my word for it. And we'll just skip ahead with a little cut and save some time. Alright. Now it's at a rolling boil. Start popping over these containers. Oh, come on. Stop arguing with me. Sorry, folks. Trying to be stubborn. Really? That was unnecessary. Really and truly, you want to pretty much tear half the biscuit up and throw it in there, which is a good chunk of it will dissolve, and it's kind of what the main body of the chicken and dumplings is more or less made of. It's dissolved biscuits turning into gravy. So both dumplings will look just like gigantic. Man, I'm just dropping stuff up and around. What is with these biscuit tubes today? I just recently cut off my fingernails, so I can't really grab it. Come on now. Really? There we go. Really? That's the problem with cheap biscuits. Proud that I'm your man. Get that moan. Yeah, I'm filming right now. I'm trying to film, but these stupid biscuits would ever open whenever I tell them to. Make it a whole lot easier. Dang cheap packaging. I ain't got the dang fingernails. Oh, finally, one works. Don't y'all just love those easy open packages? No, it's not. My camera's pointed at me. Well, it's pointed at the pot, actually. Not really pointed at me. For all the action going, and my cameraman's in the living room watching TV. No, I don't need you now. Albert. There's not much involved in dumplings. It's not like I'm chopping vegetables up or doing anything real heavy. Now if I was making these by hand and I was rolling them out, then I might have needed you, but no, you're good. Alright. Ooh-wee. Got a bit of a mess going. And once you get them all in there and they start getting all plumped up like that, go ahead and stir your fresh ones that you put in there down towards the bottom. Stir them around that way. They get a nice consistency. Once they get about done, is when you add in chicken, you add in your cream of mushroom. They're still quite squishy right now, so we're gonna let these cook around cook a little bit. Make a cut right here, and then we'll be back wherever I start to put everything else in, and we can start getting close to our final product. And our dumplings are almost there. We'll go ahead and add in our chicken. We had to decrease our heat down below. That way it don't start scorching the dumplings as they're cooking. They're just about halfway done themselves. They don't take very long. Once they start getting a little bit burned to the touch as you're stirring them in, that's when you know they're starting to get to the point where they're about done. Stir in your chicken. Make sure it's good and stirred. Now is when you want to add in your cream of whatever. We like cream of mushroom, but cream of celery, cream of chicken just fine too. You can use either one. Cream of mushroom just adds a kind of a whole body taste to it. Come on. There you go. Don't look very pleasant when it comes out of the can, but tastes pretty good. Yeah. Good cook's a messy cook. I'll clean that up later. Give it a good stirring so that everything marries together properly. Alright, it's pretty much done at this point, but like I said, everything still needs to marry to a certain point. So what you want to do, put it on just about the lowest setting, and then just kind of put the lid back on and let this bubble for a good, I don't know, 10 minutes at the most. If you cook it too long, the dumplings will start to break apart and dissolve. If you don't cook it long enough, because I didn't cook it to the point where the dumplings are quite done. If you stopped right now, dumplings would still be kind of mushy. So what you want to do, let this bubble and cook for another, I'd say 10 to 15 minutes. And we should be done after that. Dumplings are pretty much done. And it's that simple to make dumplings. It's just a lot of steps and a good little bit of work. It does take time. Cooking the chicken's the main part. That's what takes the most time. I wouldn't take 8 hours to cook it like I did. I mean, you can cook it faster than that, but get a good stock, you want to put the chicken in a slow cooker. Well, folks, I do believe our dumplings are done. Nice, thick, hearty broth. Biscuits in them are nice and plump. Chicken broken down to the point where it's pretty much just strings at this point. Yeah, I'd say that's done. That's done. Can't get any more done than that. Whoa. Sorry about the steam on the camera there. That was a little weird of an effect. Alright, y'all. Y'all have a good one. That'll do it for today.
Winding red dirt road, Texas moon is shining gold. Me and you in a case of beer, nothing else going on around here. Another small town Saturday night, a little homegrown girl will get right. Twist it up and pass it around. Then we'll pop them tops and pull it on down. And turn me on, don't turn me down. We'll make love to the country sound. Well, I got a little spot that we can't be found. We can throw a blanket on the ground. stars are shining bright on me and you in a perfect night. I'll take a little chance and we'll get on wild. Turn me on, don't turn me down. Sitting here warm by my side, long blonde hair and deep green eyes, long legs of keel in the southern tan. Make me proud that I'm your man. Hear that moan from a whippoorwill, the hoot from an owl is so to chill. Come a little closer by my side, we'll make love by the campfire light. Turn me on, don't turn me down, and we'll make love to the country sound. Well, I got a little spot that can't be found. We can throw a blanket on the ground, 'cause the stars are shining bright on me and you in a perfect night. I'll take a little chance and we'll get on wild. Turn me on, don't turn me down. Take a little chance and we'll get it on wild, mixing it up with the critters on the ground. Turn me on, don't turn me down.